channel. Welcome back. Welcome back. Always a pleasure to be rocking and rolling with the best family on the tube. Guys, we are back with another daily update. We're back with the live stream. And we're going to take a moment to basically just talk about what the plan is right now, because I know you guys are slowly coming into the video, and as I like to do, I like to just get things going because, well, there's that awkward silence that everyone will see when they come into the video otherwise that I don't like. So I'm just going to get the party started. If you're new here, consider subscribing and joining the familia. We'd love to have you here. That being said, family, I hope you guys have had a great weekend, a great week ahead of you, hopefully, and you are smiling and shining and enjoying the beautiful, beautiful weather. I hope that you guys are just out and about and living each day to the fullest. What's up, What's up, Nicole? Hope you all are well. Hope you're doing good. Hope you are doing great. So, what's up, Hot Sauce? How are you? Hope you are well as well. Hope you all are doing fantastic. And I am parked in a random just rest stop in the middle of a very long drive. I have been on a bit of a journey, and a lot of the roads I've been on have had no reception, hence why it has been a bit difficult to drop a stream over the past 24 hours. But I have found a location here where it met two criteria. One was we had reception, and two, it was a rest stop where I could pull over. So a safe place, you know, not just on the side of a random road with like big trucks and scary vehicles. So this checked the boxes, and now that we have this cool location, I thought, what better time than to stop and make some lunch on our multi-purpose bed slash table slash cooking bench slash desk slash couch slash storage unit. Lots of slashes there. So guys, by the way, don't forget to click that thumbs up action for me. And there's a lot of flies around here. Lord have mercy. I've got this little beepity beep thing. I want to make one specifically for flies. Because if they do, we need to get one. We need to get one. Because, oh my gosh, flies are flying all around. Let me see if I can defly the situation. That's probably not the way to say that. In the meantime, you guys can sit here. I'm gonna open this front window. Alright, so I'm black. Alright. Hopefully shoe fly don't follow me. Hopefully don't come back. In the interim though, we're gonna get this show on the road. We're gonna get some cooking happening. And what's up, Jazzy? Hope you're well. Hope you all are doing great. Let's see if I can, I'm trying to get the perfect view for you guys, but because you guys know I built my shelf over here, and now that I built my shelf over here, the place where I had the camera last time does no longer work because the shelf is there that I built on top of the fridge. What's up, Toddy? Hope you're well. Hope you're well. So we're gonna get this cooking show on the road, and I'm starving like Marvin in the desert. I got some fresh turkey mince, which you guys know is one of my favorite meats to eat. And I'm gonna cook up some of that turkey mince. I'm debating whether to just slap some turkey mince on a wrap and with some cheddar cheese and maybe some curry seasoning or something like that, or also cook up some vegetables to go with that. Maybe cook up some potatoes. I got some roast potatoes up in the freezer, and maybe cook that up with it. I don't know. I'm thinking maybe just go with the wraps. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking that way. So that being said, though, we got to start cooking the meat to get the ball going. So with that being said, let's get the cooking grill up here on the desk, and let's get to cooking. Good looking. Okay? Okay. I'm always look, guys, and I'm glad to see you guys. You guys know my favorite part of every day is when I get to kick it down a notch for all you beautiful souls around the globe. So let's dive into this party that we're doing and get the show on the road a bit. All right, now I'm gonna get my setup. As you guys know how we do. The stove here, and hi to everyone also who's watching in the background. I realize some of you guys don't come into the chat, but you're there in the background supporting and being there, and I appreciate it. Wherever you are, thank you, thank you, thank you. Domo arigato. All right. This is my first time cooking in the middle of nowhere like this, so I was a bit nervous to do it. What's up, Karen? How are you? A little bit like one of those type of locations where I'm like, geez, man, like I hope there's not tons of crazy bugs and ants and all kinds of stuff that end up in the car by being here. You know, flies, ants, mosquitoes, midges, snakes, spiders. Like potentially any of those things could be in this area because I am in the middle of the Outback. This is a very, very middle of nowhere, rural, like there's no city civilization anywhere near me, so a little bit frightening, a little bit adventure, but we're gonna soldier on and let's see how we go. I just keep on the lookout, make sure no make sure no snakes slither into the car, because this is one of those areas where I'm sure there's tons of them. So we gotta be diligent and make noise. I think they don't like noise as well, so keep on stomping our feet and making noise so that they don't come in. Yeah, a little bit scary, but you know, this is the adventure for today. This is the challenge for today. So, oh my gosh, is that a wasp? Oh, no, that's a butterfly. It's a butterfly. It's okay. We're good. All right. Anyways, let's see how we go with this adventure, this challenge. I'm gonna put you guys here for a second so that I can turn the car back off. And maybe even put some music on might be nice. Just for the background. All right, so background now. All right, let's get to cooking. As you guys can see, all that country outbackness out there. Beautiful blue skies though. Alright, let's get this show on the road. So we've got our camp grill. It's upside down. Starting to become a bit of an expert with the camp grill now. Hopefully there's enough in here. This feels a bit low, so I don't know if maybe I should just start a new one, because I feel like this is not going to last long enough for me to do this meal. Yeah, it definitely feels really low, so I'm going to not use that right now. Put a new one of these on. All right, that should be loaded up. And we got to get our frying pan. Frying pan. You've been hiding in the shadows way too long. Alright, I'm going to tie my hair back, because I'm going to need to make sure my hair doesn't end up in a flame or something. Probably not the best idea. I'm getting bit, by the way, already. I've got this thing on. Probably need 5 of those or 4. Alright, let me wash my frying pan like last time. Just gonna put a drop of this in. Grab a sponge and some water. Thing is, now that I've got this sink area built up in the back, I also have less room to really maneuver, but we're going to do our best. I'm just going to give this a gentle clean. It's not like it's dirty, because I did clean it last time before I put it away, but just a gentle one. Alright. Good to go, that's enough. Put our little bowl here so that we can recycle. And open the back door here. See if I can have enough space here to open this. should do for that. I'm just going to take a paper towel and finish wiping it dry. Woo! Alright, so this should be pretty clean now. Alright, let's turn this bad boy on. Man, that just turns on so easy. Alright, preheat our frying pan a little bit. And yeah, cooking in the Outback, baby, cooking in the Outback. Now you guys know I've got that on low heat. We're not going to go all crazy with it. Woohoo! Love it, love it, love it. Cooking in the Outback. Hell yeah, brothers. Alright. I'm going to... Let's get the meat. And I'm not going to put any cooking oil or anything like that in there. I don't need to. It's not necessary. So, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to stick the meat in our triple coated non-stick POFE or PFOE, whatever it's called, non-stick. It's missing that substance. It's supposed to be bad or whatever. Plus we're going to cook on low heat as well as an added safety thing. You should always cook on low heat anyway, so there's no need to freaking blast your grill. Alright, that's nice. That thing's working fantastic. Good heat coming from it. I think we're ready to put some food in. So going into the fridge here. And let's see here. I got some really nice shredded roast chicken here. But I think I'm going to save that for dinner. Yes. I think we will have the fresh turkey mince. I think it's going to do perfect for what I'm planning. Still smells okay to me. Just going to put all of that in the frying pan. Alright. And I forgot to bring one of my plastic spatulas or wooden, spoons or anything like that. I've got a metal spoon in there, but I don't really want to freaking put it on my non-stick. So we're just going to use a plastic fork. That'll be fun. Smells fantastic. This grill is pumping today, man. It is pumping. Hell yeah, man. Last time I cooked on it, on low, it wasn't even this freaking hot, so I wonder why it's much hotter today than last time. I'm on the same temperature, I'm on low. This is cooking up nicely. I think this grill is a bit temperamental. Sometimes it goes low, sometimes it goes high, I don't know. I guess it's hard to get it really precise with these camp grills. Because say, guys, this is only like my, what? You know, I haven't used camp grills that often. I'm still new to this camp grill game. It'd be nice if you could control the temperature a bit better on them. Like get it really precise, you know what I mean? But I'm not complaining, it's getting the job done. And this turkey mince is cooking up so freaking quick. Like, wow. This is absolutely great. That's what happens when you're cooking fresh. Fresh meat will cook up really quick. Hell yeah. This is another reason why those 12-volt, you know that 12-volt frying pan that I got? The ones that unfortunately I can't use because they're non-stick with that. I don't know if they have if they're PFOE free or not or whatever. But one of the reasons it got bad reviews, I checked them out, and one of the reasons a lot of people hated on them is because of how long they take to actually get hot. And like to heat up, apparently it took like 45 minutes just to boil water or something in them. So I know they got a lot of bad reviews, but anyways, one good thing about using something like, you know, a proper gas grill is it's going to get the temperature really quick, you know? So you don't have to worry as much. Alright, that's freaking basically pretty much done. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. Alright, let's just let that finish cooking away some of the excess oil. I mean grease, I should say, from the actual turkey mince. I wish I would have got more paper towels. Alright, so I'm going to start seasoning up my meat here. We are going to put some of my favorite curry in today. This one I told you guys is one of the best that you can ever get on the market here. We're going to slap some of that bad boy in here because it's just going to freaking just make it pop. So I'm going to curry. Woo! That smells good. And you guys already know about my other favorite, if I can find it, is my pepper medley. 3 different peppercorns in here. And go ahead and, you know, be generous with this. Don't use it sparingly. You just go for town. Ow! Just burned my arm. Alright, love this stuff. Good stuff. Woo, that smells good, guys. That smells freaking fantastic. What's up, Chris? What's up, anyone else who's rolled in here? What's up, Nicole? Hope you all are doing well. Anyone else that I've missed, I hope you all are well in here. And, yeah. Alright. And everyone watching in the background, what's up, what's up, what's up? Alright, let's keep on cooking. I'm gonna put a little bit, not much, but just a little bit of celery salt. And, what else? Where's my chili flakes? And a little bit of chili flakes. Oh yeah, brother. That's basically all I need in this. Alright. Give that a little bit of a stir. Woo! If you guys could freaking smell this right now. OM freaking G. I'm excited because this is already done. This took no time at all today. I'm really, really impressed with this. Alright, so while we're just letting these last bit of seasonings do their thing, which I'm super happy with now, I'm just letting this marinate a little bit. Again, unfortunately, I wish this could, temperature-wise, go a little bit softer, but it won't. I would like it a little bit lower, but as low as I can go right now without the flame actually cutting out, which it did. Now it's still. Ready. Alright, so we're just gonna get our wraps. Got my mountain bread right here, which I really love. Super delicious and pretty healthy too. It's low in calories and it's light. It's not too carby. It's just perfect. It goes down nicely. And when you cook meats and things, it really allows you to taste the meat or whatever that you're putting inside the wrap. Sometimes when you have something in the bread overpowers everything else and you can't really appreciate what you've cooked. Well, this, by it being so thin, allows you to really appreciate and enjoy whatever it is that you cook. So I love these bad boys, and you can eat them pretty much guilt-free. So let's go ahead and get our wrap prep. What's up, Ashley? Try out these bamboo plates for the first time. It's the first time I've ever tried these out. But yeah, that meat's all done. And seasoned to perfection. I can smell the seasoning working its seasoning magic. How these plates are made. I've never used these before. I just hope they're not molded up or something somehow. But anyways, let's go for it. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Just gonna use a wet wipe just to kind of wipe my hands clean a little bit. I did actually, you know what? Why am I doing this? Let's use some water. Let's get some water in these bad boys. I do need to get my cheese. Alright, we'll just use our little bowl here to wash our hands in. And then we'll be able to recycle that water to wash our frying pan afterwards. So, I'm going to grab a 600 ml of water. Put a little bit on my hand. Put a little bit of So give my hands a quick wash here. Cool. And just rinse. Alright. Hands are clean. Gotta love it. And we got some water to save for later. So we'll put this back up here. And thought I had a little bit more paper towel hidden somewhere. Doesn't seem to be the case. So. A little bit left. Anyways, Chupa wipes alert. All right. Come on, quick taste test. Bellissimo. Grab some of these wraps. I've seasoned that meat so perfect, I don't even need any condiments on it. I don't need no mustard, I don't need no ketchup, I don't need no freaking anything. Because I've seasoned it perfectly. The only thing I'm going to slap on there is some extra sharp vintage cheddar cheese. This new shelf that I built on top of the fridge is so freaking perfect. It's at the perfect location. It's so easy to, you know, put some stuff on the top of there and access it. So we've got our cheese slices here. We're going to get 3 slices of that. Hell yeah, brother. Get us some nice H2O to enjoy with the meal. Hell yeah, brother. Nice cold water, nothing beats it. Alright. And now, I'm going to take this cheese here and, you know, do the little break it in half trick. Like that. Just for myself, so it doesn't have to be picture perfect. And then I'm just going to take and put a slice on each of my wraps. Just like that. And then we're going to freaking get our meat out. I'm just going to put some of that on here. Spoon would work way better. We'll just do it this way then. Look at that. Yummy. Wrap this up just like this. We're going to double wrap this one. have double cheese, double meat on this one. Oh, yum. And there we go. Our mountain bread wraps are now ready to devour. Let's get it. And not you flies, you don't get any. Here we go. First bite. Woo! Mmm. Hell yeah, brother. That is fresh. My mountain bread's a little bit stale, so it's breaking up a bit. Because I've had it in here for a couple of weeks now. And it's a little bit stale, but it still tastes good. But normally my mountain bread wouldn't break up like this. Mmm. This is good. Woo. Mmm. This is so good. This is awesome. I'm eating freaking turkey wraps with extra sharp vintage cheddar cheese on them in the middle of the freaking Outback in my van. How cool is that? Woo! This is too good. This is better than anything I could go out and get from any fast food restaurant. This is happiness. This is happiness. What's up, Charlene? It's so good. This is real good. One of the best things about this is I cooked up 500 grams worth. So I can save some for later. It's already cooked and ready to go for my next meal. And now that I cooked this, this will last for another 2 days. Easy. I'm gonna have to double up this wrap. It'll definitely break on me if I don't. Very dusty here. There's a lot of dust that's flowing in here. I love this, just being out in the middle of nowhere like this. It's so cool. Cooking my meal from my fridge, from my freaking, right in my freaking house here. It's freaking dope, man. I'm gonna turn this off now so it can cool down. Woo. Save some for later. Oh my gosh, this bread is so tragic. It's so broken up. It's so stale that it won't even, it's just completely ripped. Look at that. Normally when this bread is fresh, that never happens. Ever. But because it's, like I said, I've had this long time out of the package because I had it open in the Ziploc and it's just gone stale on me, so it's just breaking all up. I should have put it in the frying pan and fried it up to help keep that from happening. But anyways, it's what it is. It's just crumbling all around me. Really good though. So alfresco right now. You guys like alfresco dining? Nothing beats having your freaking van with the door slid open in the middle of nowhere with this fresh country air. Just freaking, it just makes this that much more special and memorable. None of that freaking city smell, but we're talking countryside smell in the middle of nowhere, man. It is so cool. So good. That hit of curry just makes us pop. That was so good. The cool thing is, like I said, I've got enough cooked up that I can save the rest for later. It's cooked, so I can eat it straight out the fridge. Some of the best things I've loved in my life is things like cold meatloaf. But this is going to make a great omelet or something like that later. Or maybe, you know, put in a Thai salad or something. The possibilities are endless. Just like that. It's pretty cold, but I'll just leave it for a couple more seconds just to let it completely cool down while that's happening. I'm going to clean up my workspace so that it can become whatever I need it to be next time. A desk, a bed, a couch. see, the next thing it's going to be is a workbench because we need to make our finish building this, which I've got the piano hinge. I got that. I picked that up a couple of days ago. I got the hinges. I've got two choices. I've got the piano hinge. I also got some regular door hinges. I'm going to see which one is going to actually fit the best, but we'll be putting that extension on here to cover up and protect the batteries, which I'm really looking forward to doing. So that's the next thing that I'll be building. I'll probably do that today. Really close to these batteries. I've really got to be careful. Cleanup is super easy, doesn't take much time. This is all cleaned up and ready for the next time. So I'm just going to stick this back in here. Yeah, that's warm enough. What I'll do is I'll stick it in the freezer for a little bit. Because in the freezer, it'll cool down quicker. And then I'll stick it from the freezer, I'll stick it in the fridge. But just initially to get it cooler quicker and not affect the things that are in the fridge. It's cool enough, it'll be fine, but there's so many flies in here, oh my gosh. Cooking in the Outback, dude, lots of flies, let me tell you. Use a couple wet wipes to clean up the counter here. There's lots of dust and things. Just wipe this down. I mean, it's clean. Nothing really to wipe down here. But this camp grill is actually so freaking good. I'm really impressed by it. That is great, man. I mean, it's no different than cooking in your kitchen. It just works so well. Load up our grill back in our nice carry case here. Oh wait, gotta unload the thingy. We're not supposed to leave it in there. Boom. Put the lid back on it. And I've got a little bungee in the back where I can hang this to dry. It's back here. I don't know if you guys can see it. And we're all done. Just like that. Really, really, really cool. I cooked a whole meal, cleaned, I washed up, no time flat, in the middle of the Outback. It is freaking awesome. The air out here is so fresh. The experience out here is so amazing. It is just a whole different level of freaking living. This right here, I encourage each and every one of you, if you want to freaking enjoy your life and live it to the fullest, make sure that you take some time out for nature, man, because this is so cool. I mean, there's green and just beauty everywhere I look. You know what I mean? It's just nature. There's no ugly buildings and noise and traffic and all the things that, you know, the congestion, the smog, the air pollution, whatever that you're used to in the cities. Right here, You get to just get that fresh, beautiful nature air, man, and it does something to you. It reminds you that you're alive, and it just invigorates your soul, and it just feels so incredible, and I feel recharged times 10 just being out here. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is what I'm talking about. My soul has been yearning for this right here. This is what I've been craving. And I gotta tell you guys, once you actually get out here and you finally have the right setup, like now, I finally feel like I've got the right setup. It's funny, yesterday my doors was open in the van. I wasn't thinking anything of it. I just had my van doors open. And some guy came and walked past and he went, "Oh my gosh, nice setup in there." I had it happen again. This is now someone has said that to me. And I went, "Really? You like it?" And he goes, "Yeah, that is cool." And I went, "I built it all myself." Holy crap, are you kidding me? This guy was blown away that I had built this myself. I was blown away that I built it myself. So seeing someone else respond that way was so cool, and it really just made me feel really, really proud. I think that's the word I'm looking for. I was just so proud because I didn't know I could do this. I've never built my own van build, you know? And just knowing like everything that I have in this van now, like I've figured out how to build it, you know? The solar panels on the top, the batteries here, the counter, the bed, multi-purpose thing here, the bench over here, which I don't know if you guys have just seen how awesome this bench is. I'll show you. That's my multi-purpose bench now. At the moment, I've got some toilet paper, Ziploc, some wet tissues. There's probably a few food things in there at the moment. I haven't gone through and organized everything right, but this is the other bench, the one at the top that I did. I mean, shelf that I added, an add-on there. So as you guys can see, like the van is pretty freaking functional right now. So I'm super happy with that. So yeah, so that's the things right there. I bought my I've got over here my water tanks for the sink in the back, the fresh water. So I've got those there ready to go as well. So yeah, as you guys can see, it's all going down, man. I'm super excited. So yeah, we're going to continue our travels. I may be in and out of reception again once I leave this spot. I'm kind of really, like I said, very rural in the middle of nowhere, so phone reception is going to be limited. As I discovered yesterday, I couldn't find any decent phone reception. But anyways, it is what it is. I am going to see about, I need to get this, I've got a Telstra SIM. It's a different phone carrier who has allegedly better phone reception around. So I am going to get a backup setup. I'd like to get actually a backup. I would like to get like a backup phone, like just a third phone for emergencies, because I really only have one phone right now because that other old phone is so broken and crusty and it doesn't stay on. So in an emergency situation, that phone's not reliable. So I would like to get another phone that I can have for emergencies and also have that on a different phone carrier and everything. So that's my goal now, is I need to get a third phone. It's technically a second phone. Like I said, the other one is written, it doesn't count. But yeah, I want to be prepared because like out in the middle of nowhere, these journeys have been a little bit scary driving around and knowing that in a lot of these areas, if I had something gone wrong, I had no phone reception. So I wouldn't have been able to call like roadside assistance or anything like that. want to do that. I also know they've got these GPS, these Garmin emergency satellite, where you can send a text message in an emergency situation. It will send your coordinates out and about, like in an emergency. You can't use that to call out or anything, but you can use it for an emergency text message situation where you need your location and you need help. That's something that exists. So I need to get some of those type of things, just for safety reasons and emergency things, and I haven't done that yet. I also haven't even just a basic thing, like I forgot to get even just a little tire flat thing, like when you get a flat tire, and because I took my spare out, as you guys know, and I haven't even bought a can of that stuff. I forgot to get it, so I need to pick up that as well. But other than that, I've got these new water tank things because I'm gonna be able to have just a lot more water in the car, which is gonna be great. Just having more water. These are all BPA friendly plastic containers as well, so in case of an emergency I've got spare water, as well, which is very important, especially when you're out again in the middle of nowhere in these Outback like situations. So so let me see what you guys are talking about in here. Jazzy says, Faith, you're looking so good today. Happy is coming together for you. So pleased for you. Thank you, Jazzy. Chris goes, Faith, you've done a great job. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that. High five to you, Charlene. Chris, so I got this cooker from a hardware store called Bunnings. I forgot, are you in Australia? I think you are. I think you're in Australia. So yeah, I got it from this store called Bunnings, which if you're in Australia, of course you know Bunnings. And it was really cheap. I think it was only like $14 or $15, something like that, super cheap. And then you just buy a pack. They come in a 4-pack of the butane cans. So Bunnings sell 4 of these for like $5. They're like super cheap. The butane gas cartridge here. So just get everything from Bunnings, man. For $20, you'll get your fuel, you get your gas, just like that. So far, it seems for me, from my cooking, I'm only able to get about 2 uses out of these cans, personally, so far. Well, I mean, there was some left in that other can. It might have been enough to finish this, I'm not sure. But when you're cooking things like frozen vegetables or things that need longer to cook a little bit, and actually, I take that back. It's probably also because I'm cooking on really low heat for longer. So, I guess if you cranked it up a bit hotter and let the frying pan get really hot quicker and then cook, you might be able to get more uses out of this. But just the way I'm cooking, I'm seeing 2 to 3 uses per can. I think that's what it really is kind of at. I'm not sure for everyone. Maybe you'll get more uses, maybe not. But 2 to 3 uses seems to be about right for this can. They're cheap enough. If you think about what it costs for you to run your fuel or your electric at home on your stove, $5, like I said, for 4 of these cans. And if I'm getting 2 or 3 meals out of each can, so let's say you're getting 3 times. Let's say 3 times 4 is 12. So if you get 12 meals for $5, basically, for your gas bill, you know what I mean? It's not bad. So really like this, so good. And I just like also, because at one point I was thinking, or maybe I'll build my stove into something, you know. But I actually like being able to just put it away when I don't need it, because it takes 1 second to pull it out, you know, and it keeps everything a bit more clean and just a bit more simple and less cluttery. Which, again, this being a multi-purpose bench, you know, if I had a big van, hell yeah, you know, I'd build it in there and it'd be fine. But in this space, being able to just put it away. But yeah, I've really enjoyed being like, these type of moments here is what makes me appreciate van life. What's up, Mr. Pink? Jazzy goes, welcome to Australia. Australia is amazing. I love it here. Sharon goes, Kilroy, cook good home cooked food for the heart, so am mine. Kilroy, good home cooked food. Kilroy, good home cooked food for the heart, so am I. I don't know what that means. What is Kilroy? Is that another Aussie slang word? What's up, Kilroy? Oh, Kilroy is a person in the chat, right? What's up, Kilroy? How are you? Yeah, so Miss Pink goes a turkey wrap with curry added or something. Yeah, so basically what I took was, for you guys that just come in, I made some ground minced turkey, some fresh ground minced turkey meat, and I fried that up. I put some of my secret spices and things in, so it's not a secret, I told you guys. but I had some curry powder, had some celery salt, had some cracked pepper medley, and had a little bit of chili flakes. And I put that in. Then I had some extra sharp vintage cheddar cheese and on the wrap, and just simply beautiful. Didn't need to add any other condiments or anything. It was perfect just like that. When you season your meat perfectly, you can enjoy it without having to add anything else to it. So, which is good for your calories and things if you're counting that stuff. You know, as you know, a lot of condiments add a lot of extra carbs and calories and sugars and whatever. So, yeah, you can get away with not having to use it. It's probably beneficial if you're into that kind of thing. Jazzy goes, Faith, I was watching the ads when I came in and missed what you said. You were cooking. Could you please tell me what you cooked? Yep, so I just said that, so that's all good. You know now. Faith, you are inspiring me to really start cooking again. Severe depression took cooking from me a while ago, and I really need to get back into it. You know what, Kilroy? I totally get it. And I gotta tell you something. If you have the opportunity to get back into cooking something you love and enjoy, it sounds like, I highly suggest you do it, because once you start again, you'll freaking be glad you did. Like, I love cooking and I love food, and I've owned restaurants and things, and one of the things for me, like, I've loved so much being able to cook my own food, and when I was in my apartment, that's all I did. I didn't eat out at all. The whole time I was in my apartment, I only cooked my own food every single day. Didn't eat out once. And when I moved into the van, suddenly I'm eating out and not cooking, and it was causing me depression secretly, just knowing that even though I enjoy, look, I love food, I'm a foodie, so look, don't get it wrong, I love eating fast food and pizza and all these things, I love it, but I just love cooking my food more, you know, like my food, I know what I'm putting in it, I know I'm going to be satisfied at the end of it, I know that it's going to be a healthier option, I know it's going to be a more economical option, so there's so many boxes that are ticked when I cook my own food, that it is the winning thing for me, especially adding one more thing to the mix now, which is this beautiful settings that I get to cook in now. Like, this is different than cooking in your apartment, man. I mean, there's no way in hell that I could ever imagine being stuck cooking inside of a stuffy apartment when I know I could be out here cooking like this in the middle of nature. Fresh air all around me. This is priceless, man. This is freaking priceless, man. Like, nothing compares. I mean, you can go to a park sometimes, you go camping or park or wherever with your family, and you might do this from time to time. But I'm doing this every day now. This is my life, man. And as many negatives as you've heard me say about being in a van, because yeah, it's an adjustment. It's not for everyone, and everyone's going to enjoy it. But for me, it was more about just having the things, or having access or the ability to do the things that I also enjoy about living in an apartment, like cooking food, having a refrigerator. Those things I can now do in my van comfortably. So I'm freaking so over the moon and so happy. Like, dude, seriously, this is the best of all worlds right now, because I am a nature lover. But I am a city person as well. I do love the convenience and modern tech and technology. Like, I need those things too. Like, being able to live stream and reach the whole world right now, I couldn't imagine not being able to do that. Like, I love this, right? So, having music, I love this, So, having the ability to infuse nature and the modern world for me is perfect. Like, this is everything I could ever want right now. So, I'm happy, man. Like, this is perfect. Perfect. And I'm glad that this location wasn't too bad. I was worried that it was going to be a lot more mosquitoes and flies and like, that's the only thing without in the areas like this. That's the only thing that kind of worries me. It's not like a worry, but I mean, it is an annoyance. Like, I'm not good with mosquitoes and midges and flies and all. I don't like all that stuff. But it wasn't too bad. And I think also, like, because I'm in the van doing it, I get less than if I was outside in the middle right there cooking. You have more exposure, so probably more flies and things will be all around me. So at least here I got a little protection. I got the fan here blowing, and that's helping as well. So this has been really good, man. Like, I'm super happy with this, how this has turned out today. The other thing is, I think, because yesterday I didn't do a live stream. The last time you guys saw me, the live stream, I had the situation with the copyright block stream thing, and that stuff is a little, it kind of bums me out, right? So you spend all this time doing a video or live stream or whatever, and then suddenly you lose it. It gets locked or it gets claimed, and that's a bit frustrating for me. Which is kind of, it is what it is. I've done how many freaking reaction videos, so I know it's just a part of the game here, but at the end of the day, I needed having this time, this past 24 hours. I guess it's kind of a blessing that I wasn't able to kind of just access the net and go online and everything. Like, it was a little bit of a blessing, man, because I got to just have some me time and to connect with myself and my soul and with nature. And that was what I needed. I was craving that, So sometimes I need that little bit of a disengagement from the modern world, even though I love the modern world, if you know what I mean. Like, it was actually cool just having that me time. So it's probably something I want to explore a bit more, just having some time where I'm just doing me which is something I haven't really been good at in my life. I'm always just going, 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 going. But yesterday, I felt so good and just in such high spirits. I was so well rested. Like, I got really good sleep on my bed here. And then today, I just felt it made me more excited to go online. It made me even more excited to live stream. You know what I mean? Like, it made me really look forward to this more. Which I look forward to it all the time, don't get me wrong, but I appreciated it more, I should say, just by having a little bit of a break. So yeah, maybe something I need to explore is just having a little downtime for myself a bit more, because I've never been good at that. I'm always just going, 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 and take a little bit of downtime here and there, not always. So I am a bit of a workaholic. I do like to just pump out the content and do what I do, but here and there could be a good thing, could be healthy. At the end of the day, I talk to other people about balance in their life all the time, and I probably suck at it myself. In my own life, I'm not really, I am more work eccentric than downtime, relaxation kind of person. Like, I just kind of go. But I feel really recharged and really good right now by having just given myself a little time to me. So yeah, I encourage you all to do that sometimes for yourself. Let me see what else you guys are singing here. So one of the things I am thinking of doing, which would be really good, Jazzy goes, Faith, so good to see you cooking again. I know how much you love to cook. Yeah, it's been really awesome, Jazzy. I was like, Charlene goes, so nice to see you eating your cooking, Faith. Thanks, Charlene. Appreciate that. I would say, like, one of the things I'm looking forward to doing, I'm trying to figure out how I can do it, is I want to find a smaller fridge, like a really small one, like freaking, like, I've got my big one here, but I want a smaller one, one that I can have. I want to have more, like, just room, space for, like, ideally it's just like maybe a fresh food fridge or something, but I want one that I can actually put more, because you guys know my system that I have in the van, so you guys know I've got my system where I unpackage my meat and food and do all this kind of thing, and I have everything very organized and clean. Like, this fridge over here is, lack of a better way to put it, but like my clean fridge, if you know what I mean, like my sterile kind of area where I take everything out of its package and I put it in here, right? And then I put in Ziploc bags and whatever. But the problem is when I do that with certain meats and things, especially if it's air sealed and it's sealed tight from the factory, I instantly, once I break that seal, it goes from something that might have been able to keep for a week or 2 weeks fresh to instantly now only having 24 hours or so that I have it up. So one of the things I want to do is find a little small fridge, like one that could fit probably even right here. I was thinking this could be the perfect space. But right here, see that center part? Right here? Like a little small fridge. One that won't take up that much power, and that I can actually basically be like a holding bay fridge, if you will, lack of a better way to put it. Again, I have my holding area here, but something that like literally, if I go to the store and I pick up freaking things that are airtight from the package, air package tight, that I don't open, but I can just stick straight into that fridge and not care whether or not I've taken it out of its original package and put in the plastic into this other fridge. You know what I mean? Like, I just want like a fridge that I can just go to the store and whatever I buy, just put it straight in there and not have to take it out of its original package. Again, that's just my system. You guys know I am a bit OCD-ish and pedantic, more so ever since the pandemic has hit. But I just like the idea. I think one of the biggest things for me, like, see, if I was, again, it's because I don't have like tons of water to clean my hands and things like that, that I just think of these little ways that I can kind of create a bit of a clean air bubble or a space that works for me, where I don't have to always feel like I've got to wash my hands constantly or whatever, because water is God in a van. I'm just trying to like use water and things like that sparingly. And there's times where like I just want to pick up some stuff and throw it in the fridge. I don't want to spend freaking an hour in the parking lot taking everything out as well. Like, I'd like to be able to just go, okay, boom, let's get these things, put them in the fridge so I can keep one going. And then later on, I could take these things out of the fridge, and once my workspace is completely set up, I can just put it straight into my frying pan or whatever. Do you know what I mean? So I do want that kind of convenience factor, but I like having my clean fridge here where I know I can just freaking get, go in there and pick out some freaking fruit or cookies or whatever I've got in here that's been bagged up, and I know my cheese especially, things like that, and I can just go in there, grab it, and know that it's a clean space for me without worrying about, oh, I've got to wash my hands and then use up more water in my van, which I don't have a lot of to waste in the van. Do you know what I mean? It's just about making this space work best for me. And at the end of the day, everyone has their own way and their own things that they do to achieve that. For me, I think having another little small fridge, I think my system could handle a little small one. It can't handle two big ones. Otherwise, I just figure out a way to put my other big one in here somewhere and do that, and it'd be freaking awesome. Gosh, can you imagine having that much space, 150 liters worth of food in the car? It'd be freaking so good. I could have one complete fridge and freezer for fresh food, like things, like I can make one a complete, because they're dual zone, so one could just be a complete fridge, 80 liters of fridge and 70 liters of freezer. Freaking be dope. If I get a bigger van someday, I could do that, but for now, I think the key would be a little small fridge, just where I could do that, like a super small one. So that's what I'm gonna look out for right now, a little small one. Then my workspace, my space here, I think would be pretty perfect, especially now that my sink and all that's just about done. And plus I'll be able to stay off grid for longer. Like, I want to be able to like just be like 4 weeks if I want to, and be out in the middle of nowhere or whatever, and not have to worry about, oh, I gotta go back and get some more food, or I gotta do this. Do you know what I mean? I want to make it so I'm completely self-sufficient. I think having a month's worth of fresh food, or like just, like not canned food, but like just like food that, fresh and frozen food or whatever, having a month's worth should be the goal, I think, because 4 weeks, that is freaking, I think, good. And even just from a safety perspective as well, like going across some of these adventures and places I'm going and I'm heading over the upcoming months. If anything happened, and I got an emergency situation, knowing that I had enough food to survive for freaking an extended period of time is really important too. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm super happy with my whole thing. Plus, I don't eat canned food. I'm not a canned food eater, which isn't because I don't like canned food. Actually, what's up, Donalia? It may be just me, but your lovely music is louder than your lovely voice. Okay. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know. Yeah, so thanks, guys. You should have let me know earlier. I've turned it down now. I didn't realize. But yeah, like I think that could you guys hear anything I said earlier then? Or have you guys not been able to hear me at all? Have you guys heard me? Have I just been talking and you guys are just being like, just nodding, pretending like you understood what I'm saying? But yeah, you know, I think everyone has their ways or things that work for them, and everyone's space is special in its own special way in that regards. You know, everyone has their way about it, you know what I mean? So for me, I think definitely, like, I actually really I want to be able to have like a month's worth of food, and again, I'm not a canned food person. I like canned food. Actually, ironically, like, some of the best food I've ever experienced younger was like canned ravioli or canned beans, getting some canned pork and beans or something. But it's just because the only reason I don't eat canned food is because of the whole plastic lining that are in cans, and it's apparently really bad for you and stuff. So I guess in an emergency situation, you know, if you had to bust out with some canned food, you got to do what you got to do. But if I can avoid canned food, for me, that's what I want to do. So what's up, the mask? The mask goes, how are the batteries holding up? The batteries are freaking doing well. I was able to yesterday reach another full charge day, which I was super happy about, because as you guys know, it's been very long in between for getting a full charge on my system. I was happy to be able to get a full charge yesterday though, and that was mainly because I was driving a lot yesterday and I had full sun, so I had tons of sun and tons of driving, and there was not a cloud in the sky, so I finally was able to get another full charge day, which is really good. I don't even know, let me see, where's that now? I'm not full charge now. But see, I had the other thing is I had the fan going today, and things like that. Like the past 48 hours, I hadn't turned my fan on, so that's also affects the battery. You know what I mean? But I think I could probably run a second fridge in my setup. I think I could, a little small one, nothing major, something that just didn't take much power. I think I could. So I want to explore that idea. It doesn't have to be big, just needs to be able to hold like some fresh stuff that is sealed, you know, from the store or something like that. Plus, this big fridge here is full of, right now the fridge section has mainly a lot of my drinks and stuff, like bottled water galore. I really like having cold water. I like being able to just pull a bottle of cold water and just boom. Like, I'm a big drink person. And particularly, I love water. Like, I'm a water freak. I've always loved water. So I like being able to just pull out a cold drink and just guzzle it down. Like, really cool for me, especially when it's hot and things. So I think, like, even just having the ability to know that, cool, even if this is full of drinks, I still have another fridge where I can load up with food, you know. So what's up, Lapis? What's up? Hope you're well. Welcome to the stream. Great, Jazzy. Glad you guys can hear me better now. Donna Leah goes, you look very at ease, Faith. It's nice to see some canned food comes in handy for reserve stores. you could make your own canned food glass jars, so maybe that is fun. Well, Donalia, what I do, which is probably still as bad as the other, but you can find packaging that is BPA free. There is even a such, some companies do even have BPA free cans and BPA packaging, but for some reason, for me, this is what I do prefer at the moment. Oh, what happened to my soup that I had? I thought I had a thing of soup in here, but I don't see it. I thought I had a pack of soup in here. There's some things that you can get in packages that come like this, and it's actually aluminum foil. So I don't think they're plastic lined, but I could be wrong. But you can get BPA packaging. But if I was to have, like, these have a long shelf life, this is good for until next year, like October 2020, actually 2022. So, but yeah, like things like this, I actually I would prefer other than cans. In other words, like if I had to choose, and if I can find packaging like this that's BPA free or foil lined, and necessarily that would be preferred over cans. This takes up probably less space than cans too. I could have a bunch of these packages just away. So that'd probably be my route I would take. Because I'm just not big on. I don't like cans. I mean, I do and I don't. I do. I like the food in them, but I don't like just for. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's a dog. Where'd that dog come from? It's like some random dog just over there. There's no one walking it or anything. Where is it? Where'd it come from? Is that a wild dog? I think there's like a wild dog over there. I wish I wasn't allergic to dogs, because what if it's like some owner that's lost their dog and it's just freaking lost? It sucks being allergic to dogs. If I wasn't allergic to dogs, guys, I would so have a pet dog in the van with me. Hell freaking yeah. That would be perfect. Gosh, that'd be so much fun. But I am so. But yeah, I am at ease, Donalia. I feel good. Thanks for noticing. Yeah, Donnelly, I feel the same way. If there's one mosquito in the area, it will bite me. I feel that way too. And speaking of which, we're probably getting close to the time of the day where the mosquitoes are about to go nuts and midges. And this thing will not save me. So we might start closing up the vehicle, and I'm probably going to just stay parked here for the night though. So I might just put you guys up there and we'll have a chat. Maybe I'll actually start working and doing, finishing up this right here. Because yeah, I'm just gonna, I think I might camp out here for the night. Looks pretty okay. And I've got phone reception, so. I don't want to close that. I'm enjoying the fresh air, the openness of it. It's so beautiful out here. Wow, really? Oh no, I was ready to say. I was surprised. I thought they had a sign that said fires permitted, but it says fires prohibited. to say I'd be surprised. It's so dry out. Like even though there is green here and stuff, it's dry though. I think. I guess people when they go camping and doing this thing, doing the whole fire thing is what they do. This air is so fresh out here. The only thing I might do in an hour is I might change my, once the sun goes down a bit more. I mean, I'm not even really getting a charge here. I'm in the shade a bit now as it is. Actually, let's see if I can freaking move over there a little bit and get out of the shade so I can get some sun in my solar system here. So I'm gonna move the car. Because I'm in shade. There's no sun glare, is there? Alright, I'm gonna move the car. Over a bit. Because I'm in the shade. I'm getting no sun. My solars. Try here. Am I still in the shade? Should be alright. That's the only thing right now, like, I do need to get this battery monitor thing set up properly so that I actually know how much battery I have as well. Like I'm just never really sure how much I really have in my car at any time. So I do need to get that connected, which I'm just dreading doing because like I gotta cut wires up and it's just gonna be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Not impossible, just a pain in the butt. But I do need to do it because I just don't like not knowing what's going on with my system. Like I know when it's full and that's it. I like to know how much is coming in and how much is going out. That's what I really want to know. I know like how many amp hours of energy is coming in at any given time, how much is going out at any given time. And make it easier to be able to, you know, because right now it's just really, I don't even know when I'm at 50% or not. So. I just like guess. It's like a guesstimate right now. I left I don't have the thing that I need. It's in the storage. I forgot to grab it. Well, I didn't forget to grab it. I just didn't grab it. I wasn't planning on connecting it right now. But I need to finish. I need to tidy this up and do it. Like I need to. Because the other thing is, like, I need to know where I can put the board, because I'll need to Like when I do that, I was gonna do it all at the same time when I put my inverter in, the 1500 watt inverter. So I just make the space right here, this passenger seat area. I feel like I can make it work better for me somehow. I just, in a perfect world, I would just remove the passenger seat and build up something there, but the way that this thing is set up, the battery, the seat helps protect the car battery that's under the seat there. And plus, I heard there's some law, technically in this state anyways, where if your car came with a passenger seat, you need to have a passenger seat in there. Unless, I think you can get a mod plate for it. I think you can get a mod plate. But, I'm not sure. It'd probably be a cost that to do it. But I just feel like I could build something better probably with that space. I don't know. Could definitely build like some dope freaking shelf thing there for sure. Imagine having just this big freaking huge shelf thing there or something. Actually, if I remove this big seat, and if I could figure out a way to protect my... See, the other thing is like, even though the battery is sealed there, I think the other reason why it's not completely sealed from the top, because there still needs to be some airflow so it doesn't get too hot in there. So it's all made by design, right? The way it is. But if I could figure out a way to make that all freaking copacetic, I could build something dope there. I wonder. I mean, I could relocate. Well, no, there's no space. I was saying I could relocate the battery into the front somewhere. Maybe I could underneath the bottom of the car somehow. I know, like race cars, a lot of race cars have the battery in the front bottom of the car, like, you know, underneath the bumper, kind of like in the front. But it's not good if it's raining or things, probably. I mean, sure, they can make a waterproof box. I don't know. I gotta figure it out. I feel the space could be better utilized somehow that I could build something that could work better for me there. Because I don't anticipate the time, like, I actually don't think I'll ever need a passenger seat. And then I say that, and then watch, I end up in a relationship, and I have to freaking put a passenger seat back in here. I mean, I could keep the passenger seat in the storage unit in case that happens, but for now, I want to build more stuff, actually. I just want to build stuff. I want to build more space in here. Build more things. I don't know. It's so beautiful out here right now and so peaceful, guys. So cool. This is the thing that sucks. Like, you have to go really far out to find these really cool, nice, like, rest stop areas, like, where it's like you have to be in the middle of nowhere to find them. They don't exist. But the cool thing is, like, these ones are so country, like they're in the middle of nowhere, so there's nothing to them. They're just, you know, there's nothing fancy or anything. You're just pulled on the side of the freaking countryside, which is pretty dope. especially out back. Like I wanted to find like, as I said earlier in the stream, phone reception and somewhere where I could pull off on the side of the road where it wasn't, I wasn't in danger of getting hit by trucks and things. Uh, like luckily found this place has reception. I was so happy. My next challenge I want to do like once I've got this extra water in the car, because I think sometime over the course of the next 24 hours I'm going to try to build this all up properly to fit it in. I've come up with a solution. I actually realized like my needs really are more simple than I freaking like as far as like what do I need in the car, like the things I need, I've already got those. Power, fridge, and a way to have water in the vehicle is now just basically the icing on the cake. Just having the water in here is already an accomplishment, right? Just having it, just having access to it, just saying, look, I've got tons of water in here. Because realistically, I don't need to have a sink and to pour the water in to get into the tank, because already what I've been doing is just any water, like when I put things in a bowl or do whatever and things like that. And if I'm in the middle of like areas where, like a lot of times, like say if I'm like parked at Bunnings or whatever and I've got water, I don't dump it in the parking lot there. Like I just put it into my big blue, you guys have seen it in the corner of the car. I just pour my wastewater into there. But like when you're out here somewhere like this in a country where there's no amenities or whatever, that water you just pour, in the woods or whatever, you know what I mean? So like, do I really need to have a sink with a freaking fancy little thing and all that? Like technically I don't really need to. I just need to have mainly the access to have more water. So I was thinking maybe that space back there, instead of putting a full-on super fancy system with a tap and all that, I bought a little separate plastic tap that I can screw into the bottom of these plastic containers, and it has I can use that, like I could build this on a shelf, like a level, and have the little white tap sticking through a little hole in the wood. So if I'm inside the car here, I can just easily just use that tap, and underneath it I can just have a bowl or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like I don't, like, just to catch the water, like I don't think I need to necessarily have this super fancy setup for my needs. That's what I was thinking. Could I use that space more wisely, for storage, like for example my tripods and things like that. Plus I want to be able to bring my BMX bike or a mountain bike or something like that with me, like for activities. And that concoction in the back makes it harder to put anything like that in here. Like it blocks my space, my access to my trunk. So I'm kind of second thinking that only for things like that. Do you know what I mean? Like, do I really need to? I don't know. But then there's a part of me that goes, I've already kind of screwed up I was trying to do push-ups in the car yesterday, and just that space there, even though it looks like it's wide enough to do push-ups in practice, once you try to stretch your arms out and do proper push-ups and just stretch out straight between the fridge and everything that is there and the way that I've built my bed and stuff, I actually can't really do proper push-ups there easily at all. They just don't work well. So I'm kind of thinking, well, since I've already kind of lost that space, maybe I should just go ahead and build up some more storage area back there and things, since I've already kind of ruined that space now. I don't know. I mean, in a perfect world, um, I just had a bigger van and I could do everything perfectly. But um, excuse me, which will happen in time. I will get one. I will get a longer wheelbase big van. I've seen a couple on the market that are broken, which might be perfect. Do you know what I mean? If I could pick up a broken one for really cheap, then instead of, because I've been contemplating doing an engine transplant with this van here, just getting a different engine, and that will solve everything. Find a perfectly running engine and just do that. Then all these other little fiddly things that I don't know what's going on, like for example the freaking the stupid engine light that's come on, the freaking limp mode thing and all that. Like if I completely just swap engines, all that goes away. So I don't know. I'm thinking stuff like that. But if I got a van that was already broken, my point is, but it had met my needs, long wheelbase, high roof, all that stuff. If I could get it cheap enough, then I could just put a new engine in that one. Do you know what I mean? So, just thoughts going through my head, ideas of how to make this all perfect. But I don't know. After putting so much work and love into this van, I probably, like I said originally, I'd probably just keep it and give people experiences, like rent it over on the weekend, so if someone can take this out for the weekend and have the van life experience for the weekend or whatever, make it to a little side hustle on the side, a little business on the side where people can rent out my vans and stuff, which would be pretty cool, because that would actually be fun, because then I could just buy a bunch of vans and build them up and rent them out. Like, I think I would enjoy that, having that as a side business, because it would just run itself. Like, I don't have to do anything once the vans exist. Just tell people where to pick the van up and where to return the keys. Easy. So, I don't know. Have ideas. See you, Donalia. Take care. See you, Jazzy. Off tap for life. Hell yeah. What's up, Joe? How are you? Charlene goes, that's a great idea, Faith. Something simple is often better. Yeah, simple is definitely better. I like simplicity. It might be a dingo, Jazzy goes. The dog, what color is it? It was like a white and black. I don't think it was a dingo. It looked like a real dog, like a house dog. Are you sure it's a dog? Either that or it's one strange looking rabbit. Donnelly goes, oh, nice, good shelf life then, yeah. I don't like the idea of anything. I mean, I know canned food is made to last for like 10 years or something crazy. I don't want to know that my food has been in a can for 10 years. Like, I'd rather not know that. Killer goes, you ever think about getting larger water containers and using a reusable water bottle? Might be more space efficient than bottles. Um, I don't think my fridge. Um, I don't think that would work too well. So yeah. Okay. So, anyways, what I think I'm gonna do is this has been a 2 hour stream. I've answered your questions. We've had a little chat. What I might do is I might end this stream here and then make a new stream when I start building the build here. And I'll call it like building whatever, blah blah blah, finishing building my table, whatever. And then we'll start doing that. So um, I think right here is as good a place as any to do that. Um, I feel pretty. I feel like I'm a little bit. I need to probably need to position myself a little better. I feel like I'm a little bit lopsided, so I might just drive a bit further somewhere and try to find a flat space. Um, yeah, Charlene, sure. Ooh, Faith, I'm here now. Can I see the shelf above fridge, please? Yeah. So that's the fridge above. I mean, that's the shelf above the fridge that I built, and you can see there's tons of space on the top of it that I made, and then that's I built a little. I had made a little brace on the side there just for some added support against that shelf back there. And then you can see the fridge underneath it. I wanted to be able to. So one of the criteria for me, which was very important, is that the widest view? Is that wider? That's wider. So I wanted to be able to open these fully, which I can. You can see that's just perfectly misses that. So I wanted to be able to do that and open these, so I can open these perfectly. But I also wanted to be able to use the space in the front here. So I didn't want that to completely take away from that, but you can see that view from there. So that's it here. So it's pretty big. It's a nice, pretty big shelf. And that's just there, sits there like that. And then that's the other shelf that I built an extension onto the original shelf. As you guys know, when I first got this van, this was already here. And so I've built up a nice little shelf area up there, which can hold all that stuff. So I'm considering maybe up here on the top of this shelf here, adding an extension and making it go up a little bit higher, which I could do. I could definitely go up a little bit more and add a little small single shelf area like I've done here. Basically, I could add that over here, something just a bit for a little added space, maybe even just a spice rack or something, whatever. So I'm contemplating doing that. But yeah, that's the shelf, and that's the sink area that I started building back there. And yeah, on this side you've got the multi-purpose bench and bed. So that's kind of the setup right now. And I built that, and then that board there protects the battery. So I'm going to put that other piece over here. Should be cool. But this is what I'm thinking, this space in the middle, I could definitely see myself utilizing that. Maybe I can put a little small fridge here or something, I don't know. Gotta figure it out. And the problem is, like, because I've got my ground there, my ground wires. So I have to be 100% confident that if I did put a fridge or something there, it doesn't leak water. Because if it leaks, that'll be a problem for there. So yeah, I'm not sure if these fridges leak water or not. I feel there's condensation that comes from the bottom of them and leaks sometimes. So I'm not sure. Thank you, babe. You're awesome. It's coming together. Thanks, Charlene. Appreciate that. Ooh, love it, Faith. Eek, so excited. You have done an amazing job. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, I feel really proud of of how far I've been able to come with it. Like I feel super happy about it, and yeah, like I think I'm so glad I did it myself. You know, I'm glad that I didn't have the money to spend for someone else to build it out, because it is so much more rewarding and means so much more to me that I did it myself. Like I wouldn't have felt the same way if I actually had someone else do that. Do you know what I mean? Like it just wouldn't be the same thing. So I definitely feel really, really happy that I did it the way I did. Do you know what I mean? So yeah. But yeah, it's a work in progress. You know, it's coming along nicely, and I think that it's only going to get better from here. Do you know what I mean? Like it's only going to get better. You know, but I'm pretty proud. You guys got to think like this has all come together in what two 2 months, 8 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks or something. This has all been done in that period of time. Like it hasn't been. This is not over the course of 6 months or a year or something. This has just been in the past freaking 4 to 8 weeks. You know, so knowing that makes it that much more even special, I think, and super cool. So I feel really blessed. Like, and I thank all of you guys for your support and your love and everything. You know, like you guys, it's because of you guys that all of this has been possible as well. You know, your support has been greatly appreciated, and one of the reasons why all this has been able to come together. So I thank all of you guys for your support that you've shown in various ways. Thank you all so much. Just, you know, so yeah, 8 weeks, babe. How fabulous is that? Yeah, Charlene, exactly. You know, 8 weeks. It's incredible. It's incredible. Nicole goes, looks like home is coming together. Hell yeah, Nicole, it absolutely is. Charlene goes, I got goosebumps. Haha, so proud of you. Thank you, Charlene. Appreciate that. I Yeah, it's crazy, right? It's crazy. Um, so I'm super excited and super happy about it. Um, but yeah, like I'm looking forward to. I've got um, I've got more brackets here. I've got the piano hinges. I've got the regular other hinges. I'm gonna see how the piano hinge works first, because the door hinges that I have are really a bit more chunky, but they're more sturdy. I know they'll hold this really well. So, but yeah, I kind of just got to figure out. The only thing I got to figure out is how to where I can put that support board at. I just don't have really any space to play around with for that. And I've got to saw that as well. I'm gonna have to cut that 500 mil. Actually, I need to find some pavement, because I really don't want to stand in this grass. I'm not sure if there's ticks or, you know, what's in this grass. You know, like I said, I'm in the Outback area, so I don't really want to stand in grass that I know nothing about, or just the thought, I don't know, snakes or whatever. I don't know if this is what's in this grass and things here. So I need to cut one of these boards though, and I need to be able to be outside to do it. So I might have to, yeah, I gotta figure that out. So that's the cool thing, that I've got my own saw now. Even though it's a hand saw, it works. But I can cut up my own pieces of wood to size now, and I like that. That is so cool. Like I'm like, ooh, I need a 500 mil piece of board. Oh, cool. I'll just cut one up. You know what I mean? So, liking that. Um, I'm liking that a lot, actually. So, just a big question mark now is where I'm going to put that piece of board at. That is a question. I just seen where I could put my inverter. I actually found a spot. I could actually drill the inverter onto the bed frame that I built. A couple of the bed frame posts. I think I could put it there. I mean, should be sturdy enough. That could maybe work. But then I kind of don't want to, because it's underneath the bed. If anything, I kind of just want to keep. I don't really want to put anything else over on that side where it could, because I do like being able to cook over there, and accidents happen sometimes. Like I hope that I'm careful enough where I don't have an accident where water or something spills, boils over, or something happens where I end up regretting cooking there and it ends up getting on my battery system. Maybe I can get like some clear plastic tarp or something and cut it to size, and maybe zip tie it or something, maybe to help protect that or something. I don't know. The problem is it does need to have airflow. So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Love you. Charlene goes, when we believe, any way to hook it to the back of the seat. When we believe, hell yeah. When we believe anything is possible. Any way to hook it to the back of the seat. Yeah, I was looking there. It's a little bit tricky because I wanted to put my DC to DC charger on the back of the bottom of the seat. So I don't really know how much space I'm gonna have to work with, but I definitely going to dive in and get this started here shortly and see what I can come up with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find somewhere where there's some pavement where I can park somewhere and saw up this piece of wood. I need at least one 500 mil piece of wood cut up. So, because you guys remember, it's 500 is the height that we currently have there. So I need a 500. So I need to measure that and saw that really quick on the road. So I'll do that. You'll see somewhere where I can just pull up real quick and do that. And then I'll start doing that. Thinking time. Take a break, babe, and we will see you soon. Yep, Charlene, see you guys soon. And thank you guys all for your love and support. Appreciate you guys. Thank you for watching me cook and joining in. And I will be going live with the rest of this build that I'm doing. Matter of fact, I'll tell you exactly what time. So now it's 4 o'clock. So I will start the next stream, say at about 4:30. So maybe about 15 to 30 minutes or so. All right, guys, love you. As always, remember to each one to the fullest and keep it off tap. See you, Nicole. See you, Charlene. See you, Mr. Pink. See you. Anyone else who's in here, who's left? I think everyone else is left. See you, Jazzy. See you, Joe. See you, Donalia. Anyone who's in here, anyone who's watching from the background. Thank you, guys. Remember to hit that thumbs up on your way out. And I shall chat to you guys again. We out.